Welcome to Highlander basketball tonight from Highlander Gym. The Highlanders will play host to the Seymour Eagles. The host Highlanders, for both the girls and boys, looking for wins tonight. For the girls, they're looking for their second win in a row, third on the season. The Lady Highlanders 2 wins, 5 losses on the season. The wins have been over Wartburg 46-36, and then over Gibbs 45-21. For the boys, they have defeated, going down the list, Union County, the Knox Ambassadors, Kingston, soundly defeated Kingston 95-68, defeated Wartburg, and also beat Campbell County at the Union County Classic last Friday night. Actually, I should say Friday afternoon, 77-55. The Highlander overall record now 6 wins against no losses. So the Highlanders trying for 7 in a row if they can pick up a victory over the Seymour Eagles tonight. The team's on the floor warming up, getting ready to start tonight's matchup. Excuse me, you'll just have to bear with me. I've had the crud, as they say, through the course of the last couple of weeks. It's those things you just can't shake. The girls will be tonight in their home white jerseys. Seymour will be in their dark colored uniforms with a gold trim. The Highlanders coached by Jake Wright, assisted by Morgan Boyd, Emily Markham. Seymour coached by Greg Hernandez. Going to be a long night. I need a drink. You're right. Cameron Parker, Sam Cron on hand to help me bring you this video broadcast from Highlander Gym. What we'll do, let's go ahead and step aside. We'll catch up on some commercial breaks here. This will be a 90-second break. And we'll be back with tonight's starting lineups in the girls' matchup.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Back at Highlander Gym, and now we're getting the starting lineups. First of all, for the Seymour Lady Eagles. Number 1 is Emma Watson. Number 15 is Jaden Cummings. Number 20 is Bailey McCoy. 22 is Brielle Turner. And 23 is Caden Russell. Seymour lost some players to graduation. Expect Emma Watson, number 1, to be one of their very good returning players this year. Now the starters for Coach Jake Wright and his assistants Morgan Boyd and Emily Markham. Number 11, senior Julie Llewellyn, introduced first. Number 15, a sophomore, Julie Lawson. Number 23, a freshman, Brittany Morrow. Number 24, Adeline Woodward. And a senior, number 32, Elena Duncan. That's the starting five once again. Julie Llewellyn, Julie Lawson, Brittany Morrow, Adeline Woodward, and Elena Duncan. The Lady Highlanders trying to pick up, as I said, their second consecutive win, their third win on the season, and we'll see what they are able to do tonight against a very good Seymour Lady Eagles team. As you look at your television set or even follow us on the radio, perhaps, the Lady Highlander basket is to our right in the first quarter, first half rather, and the Seymour basket to our left. We step in the center court. The tip is up, controlled by Seymour. That's Watson with the basketball. Highlanders open in what looks like a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 zone and get a steal right off the bat. Moore pushes to the front court. Coach Wright calls the play for the Lady Highlanders. Moore drives left. Looks in the corner for Llewellyn, needs help. Out to Lawson, left alone. Her three-pointer up, no good. Going after and gets her own rebound, and she's hammered. 22, Brielle Turner picking up the foul. Inbound pass to Woodward, drives along the right base. Back out Lawson, around to Morrow. Tries to set up her team offensively. Dribbles down on the right wing. Looks for a cutter inside. That's Lawson. And she steps on the inline. Excuse me, I'm fighting that little cold or wintertime crud right now. I apologize. I think I'll get better as the evening goes on. Seymour, their second offensive possession. The shot is blocked outside. Caught along the baseline. Trying to go up for a shot. Fighting for it. It's last touch by Seymour's number 20, Bailey McCoy. This is now Lady Highlander basketball in their second offensive possession. Seymour in the 2-2-1 full court press. Mara kicks it ahead to Lawson, has it deflected, stolen Seymour. Bounce pass comes back in the middle. Swing it down to the right corner. The jumper there is good by Caden Russell. Highlanders again working against the press and a turnover. Going length of the court. Shot was no good. Highlanders with a basketball. In the middle, Woodward. Duncan now on the right wing. Cross court. It goes to Moore down in the corner. Llewellyn. Brittany dribbles out in the mid-court. Drives right wing. Cut off. Back to Woodward. She may have walked, but no call by the official. Moore again. She turns the corner and drug her pivot foot. That is a travel. Unforced error by the Lady Highlanders. We're early in the first quarter of the girls' game. Seymour 3, Lady Highlanders 0. Watson with the basketball. She shuffles her feet as she kicks the pass down in the left corner. It'll be Highlander ball going the other way. Lady Highlanders in white. Seymour in that dark blue or black uniform. Moore in the backcourt against the zone press. Her pass ahead is going to be deflected. Fighting for it. Llewellyn touched it last and went out of bounds. It'll be Seymour basketball. They have a sub, number 2, Kaylin Jarvis, checking in. She replaces Watson. Highlanders stay in this zone D. From the left corner, ball comes back outside, reverses all the way out deep on the right wing. Working around the perimeter once again from the left. Looking inside, nobody there to the right wing. Ball comes back outside. With it there, that's Turner. Turner has it picked on the pass. That's Moore with the ball. It's a 1-on-3 fast break. Knocked out of bounds from behind. It'll be Highlander ball, baseline left side. More into Woodward. She goes up as her shot block, gets it back and scores. Adeline Woodward. First points for the Lady Highlanders. It's a 3-2 lead Seymour. She starts to drive along the baseline. She being Jarvis travels with the basketball. The turnover giving it to the Lady Highlanders. Still that 2-2-1 full court press. The entry pass to Brittany Mora. Drives up the right side. Picks up the dribble, needs help. And Coach Wright forced to take a timeout. We'll stay right here as we're just underway in this basketball game. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It is Seymour 3, Our Lady Highlanders 2. Coach Jake Wright started Julie Llewellyn, Julie Lawson, Brittany Mora, Adeline Woodward, and Elena Duncan tonight against the Seymour Eagles. Seymour comes into the night 4 wins, 1 loss. The Lady Highlanders 2 wins against 5 losses. And we got a good student section on hand. I'm told at some point tonight we'll part the Red Sea. We'll see when that happens. Brittany with the ball, dribbles right from the wing, needs help. Outside the Duncan in midcourt, back to Moore. Seymour in a might be a matchup zone. Pass inside for Duncan. It's deflected away. Seymour with the takeaway. With a basketball, this is Cummings. Down the middle. Kicks it over on the right wing. Russell. Russell back to Jarvis. Has it deflected away, and they'll call Brittany Moore on the reach-in foul. First foul on Brittany. First team foul Highlanders. Seymour ball. Comes back out on the right wing. Driving in. Little pass along the baseline. Ball reverses back outside. To the right corner. The jumper there is no good. Seymour with the rebound. The put up, no good. Senior Elena Duncan came down with a rebound. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Mora, top of the key, over to Llewellyn, rather. Lawson on the right wing has the ball bounced past to Duncan down in the right corner. Elena back outside to Llewellyn. Llewellyn cross court to Mora. Trying to see how the Highlanders are going to attack this zone and dragging her pivot foot. Mora turns the ball over. Possession going back to Seymour. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Seymour 3, Lady Highlanders 2. Remember, you're watching and listening to tonight's broadcast on the IH Sports Network. I'm Rick Keaton. I've got your play-by-play tonight. Sam's our director. Cameron's our camera operator tonight from Highlander Gym. Pass deflected, and the Highlanders come up with a takeaway. Woodward, just inside midcourt, kicks it over to Moore. Brittany gives it up to Llewellyn. She turns, launches a three. Shot is no good. The rebound, Lawson, up off the glass and no good. Lawson got another rebound. The shot blocked. Woodward has it underneath the basket, put up the shot. It was partially blocked. Seymour with the ball. This is going to be a 2-on-2 fast break. Driving up the right side and drawing the foul was Emma Watson. The foul will be on Elena Duncan. First personal on Elena. Second, Lady Highlander team foul. Going to the line will be Emma Watson. 2 free throws for the Lady Eagles. The first one is good by Watson. Subs in for Seymour. 22, 15, and 24. The only player that hadn't played was number 24. That's Kaylin Schultz. Others had been on the floor earlier. Second free throw also good by Watson. Seymour 5, Lady Highlanders 2. Highlanders with a basketball. Seymour backs out of the full court press. Moore drives left, kicks it over to Lawson. No, that's Jalen Young now on the floor for the Lady Highlanders. In the middle, Moore. Onside it goes to Lawson, needs help. Back it came to Zoe Turry, also on the court to Jalen Young. Young, 15-foot fader from the right side. Good by Jalen Young. 1 point game once again. Seymour 5, Lady Highlanders 4. Seymour trying to set their offense against the Highlander zone. It is a 1-2-2 basic zone. It may look like a 3-2, but the point, middle person in that 3 up front comes out to attack the basketball. The intercepted pass, that's Mora. Brittany drives up the right side, goes strong to the hoop, may have been fouled from behind and was. Brittany Mora will have a chance for the Lady Highlanders to go to the foul line, A, to tie the game, and 2, to take the lead. That foul was on Brielle Turner, be her second. Brittany Moore with a pair of free throws. First tosses for the Lady Highlanders. The first one is good. We're all tied 5 each. Highlanders 5, Seymour 5. And a good crowd here early for the girls' game. I mean, a good crowd early for the girls' game. Brittany with her second free throw attempt. This one up. Also good. First Highlander lead at 6-5. That comes with a little more than a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Seymour's basketball. Highlanders continue to play that zone. Pass back out on top, from the top of the key. Long 3, in and out, no good. Chasing the rebound, Zoe Turry for the Lady Highlanders. She has possession of the basketball. Highlanders will set up their offense in the front court. Brittany drives, has her pass deflected. It's going the other way quickly for Seymour. For the basketball, that's Russell. Gave it up to Cummings, now in the left corner. Long 3-point shot, good. That's number 24, Kaylin Schultz. Seymour with 2 field goals in the first quarter. And both of those are 3-pointers. The other way for the Lady Highlanders. Now trailing 8-6. Woodward spins, tries to run inside. Her shot partially blocked. She got it, but as she falls to the floor, they call traveling. Hate to say it, but that same official that called traveling worked the Huntsville game last night. And he didn't call it like that last night when the players had possession of the ball and fell to the floor. I notice these little things here, Sam. Seymour, they whip it out on the left wing, driving around the defender, going strong to the basket. Shot is no good, but Elena Duncan, unfortunately, has just picked up her second personal foul, third Highlander team foul. And Coach Wright, pretty sure as he stares down the official, will be going to his bench. First of 2 free throws, Brielle Turner is good. 9-6 Seymour with the advantage. Second toss good. A 4-point lead for Seymour at 10-6. Highlanders with the basketball. Here comes that press again. Into the front court, Zoe Turry. Turry double team. And ahead of the clock, Mora drew rim from midcourt from about 45 feet out. The shot was no good, so after 1 quarter of play from Highlander Gym, the visitors have the advantage. It's Seymour 10, Lady Highlanders 6.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Highlander Gym. Lady Highlanders on the short side of the scoreboard right now, trailing the Seymour Lady Eagles 10-6. You may catch me saying Gibbs or things like that, because that's an opponent later in the season for the Highlanders, and both are Eagles. So as we run across the schools in East Tennessee, a lot of duplicate nicknames. Highlander basketball, Annaline Woodward, Jalen Young, Elena Duncan, Zoe Terry, and Brittany Moore. Moore gives up the basketball to Young. Now to Woodward in the corner, back out to Young. They have Terry all alone underneath the basket, can't get the ball to her. Woodward back outside Young. Young almost lost the ball, recovers it, and then travels with it. As she picked up her dribble and tried to cut toward the paint, Seymour forces the turnover. To handle the ball for Seymour, that's Turner. Gives up the ball. I'm sorry, that was Russell. Gave up the ball. Now they try to keep the ball outside against that Highlander packing zone, 3-2 zone. The ball along the baseline, driving along there and stepping on the inline was Bailey McCoy. McCoy's turnover, and the Lady Highlanders have the ball. Seymour comes back in that full court press. Young beats it up the left side on the dribble, picks up the ball. Woodward has to come over as she gains possession, trips and falls down. It's a traveling violation, and Seymour with the basketball once again. Coach Wright going to his bench, checking in the game for the Highlanders will be number 14, Rachel Garrett. Russell gave it up to Watson. They work it back to Jarvis, back to Watson once again. Over to Jarvis, kicking it to the left wing. Now they work it all the way back to the right side. To the right corner, reversing back out. From the right wing, down into the corner. The jumper there is good along the baseline. That was Bailey McCoy for 2. Seymour doubling up the Lady Highlanders at 12-6. It'll be Highlander basketball as the entry pass was deflected. Young into Mora. Seymour stays in the press. Back over to Mora. In the middle, it goes to Terry. Terry had a player underneath the basket fighting for the ball, and it's going to be a push foul on Seymour. As Elena Duncan going after the ball, foul from behind. Picking up the foul, Bailey McCoy, her first, team third. Entry pass to Young. Back over to Woodward. Lobs inside to Duncan. Ball deflected, knocked away from her. The alley pass. Seymour trying to catch up with it. They do. Deep on the baseline. Deflected. Then Duncan. This takeaway for the Lady Highlanders. In the front court, the Highlanders' Zoe Terry will shoot out of the right corner. Shot is no good. Rebound Seymour in the front court. They're setting up their offense. Pass deflected, stolen by Mora. Over to Garrett, deep on the left wing. Might have walked, no call by the official. Shoves a little pass to Mora. Seymour 12, Lady Highlanders 6. It's been a while since the Lady Highlanders have scored. We've got 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first half. Young outside to, who was that? Went over to Moore. She drives along the baseline. Her shot over the iron. It's no good. Cross court. Driving into the paint. The pass out to the right corner. Taking a three from there. Good by Emma Watson. Seymour has 4 made field goals. 3 of the 4 are three-pointers. Martin picks up the dribble. She's going to be fouled at midcourt. I think they call that on Watson. We've got to wait on the official. Yes, Emma Watson picks up her first. 4th team foul, Seymour. That builds suddenly a 15-6 advantage over the Lady Highlanders. .502 left in the first half. My guess is the Highlanders have probably gone 5 minutes without scoring. Seymour 2-3 zone. Driving inside. Quick pass goes inside. Off the right glass was no good by Elena Duncan. Seymour with the rebound. They push it quickly the other way. Driving baseline, kicking it to the left corner. Driving against the Highlander defense. The shot goes up, partially blocked. Getting on rebound was Watson. Back outside for the three is no good. Chasing the ball down, and nobody can get to it. It will be Lady Highlander basketball. Coach Wright setting his team up to work against his full court press. Years ago, the trend used to be a 2-1-2 full court press, but now it's gone to 2-2-1, both in the girls and boys side of basketball. Checking back in, Julie Lawson, Julie Llewellyn replacing Zoe Terry. So you've got Young, Mora, Garrett, and Duncan on the floor. The ball fighting for it, and Seymour couldn't save it right at their coach's feet. It'll be Highlander ball. Right front corner. For the Highlanders, Llewellyn will trigger. Looks for the cutter. Coming out on the right wing was Mara. Lost the dribble. Quickly the other way, Seymour. That was Schultz who slowed things down. Now she's tied up, and the possession arrow will stay with Seymour. Sub for the Highlanders checking in is Zoe Terry once again. This time she'll replace Elena Duncan. Seymour also with a sub, or two. Hunter still stays on. From the right wing, this is Russell with the ball. Llewellyn out on her, gives it up midcourt. Now they work it left side. Driving in, that'll be Cummings, gives up the ball along the baseline. It's no good. And as far as I can tell, the referee said stepped on the inline. Nope, they actually call a foul. Calling on Bailey McCoy inside. I didn't see the referee signal to the scorer's table. 15 foul against Seymour. Into the front court, Terry down in the corner, Llewellyn. Llewellyn needs help. Bouncing out, Terry deep on the left wing. One-on-one ball. Her pass trying to get it back behind her to Llewellyn. Poor pass goes out of bounds. Seymour basketball, they lead 15-6. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first half of play in the girls' game. And, of course, coming up after the girls, it'll be the boys against the Seymour Eagles. Seymour working the ball around. They finally get it into the post right side. Reversing back to the left wing, driving. 15-foot fade jumper is no good. Rebound up in the air. That was Zoe Terry for the Lady Highlanders. Clears it out to Mara. Brittany drives all the way down right wing. Reverses, takes it into the baseline. Shot block from behind. And apparently picked up by Seymour as it came off the side of the backboard. They're rushing into the front court. Seymour now has to set up their half-court offense. Hunters defending the fast break well. Watson gave it up on the wing, gets it back, shelves the pass to the left side. Running, fading 16-foot jumper is no good. Rebound Garrett with the basketball. Out to Mara. She'll push it across midcourt. Got to find somebody who can score for the Lady Highlanders. Young may have traveled. Back outside it comes to Terry. Her three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound Seymour. They'll have with Cummings. She goes coast to coast. That running jumper is good by Cummings. 17-6. Seymour with the advantage. They come up with a steal against the Lady Highlanders. Driving in. Watson couldn't get the shot to go. Now the takeaway from behind as Brittany Moore took it away from one of the Seymour players. Seymour fans want a foul there. No call, and then Watson knocks it out of bounds. Pass was intended for Llewellyn over on the left side in front of the Highlander student section. Entry pass comes in to Mara from midcourt. She looks over the Seymour defense. Over to Llewellyn. Down to Garrett. Garrett in the left corner needs help. The ball comes out high to Young. Over to Llewellyn. She'll drive. Picks up the dribble. Pass back outside. Young fake the shot. Llewellyn has it. Driving along the baseline. Lost it off her body. And it's a turnover, giving possession back to the Lady Eagles. Seymour continues to lead 17-6. It's now been my guess, as we just went under a minute remaining in the first half, 9 minutes or so since the Lady Highlanders last scored a point of any kind. The jumper from the corner, no good. Rebound inside. Mora pulls it down, handles it herself, crosses midcourt. Throws the fast break over to Llewellyn. Her three, yes, good. The three-pointer by Julie Llewellyn. And maybe all I need to do is say something else about the Lady Highlanders not scoring very much in the second quarter. Matter of fact, that was the only point so far in the second. Seymour working against that zone by the Highlanders, and as one of their players that will be coming, tries to drive along the baseline. A Highlander with a blocking foul. Calling on Garrett. Rachel's first personal foul, fourth Lady Highlander team foul. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear some messages from our sponsors of high school basketball, and then we'll also recap the first half scoring and talk about the second half for the Lady Highlanders. Seymour around the perimeter, driving left. Ball comes back outside, cutting in from the wing. The jump shot off the glass won't go. Ball's tipped around. Brittany Mora has it. And the horn sounds to bring us to halftime in this girls' contest, as the Seymour Lady Eagles have outscored the Lady Highlanders, if my math is correct, 7-3 in the second quarter. To widen their margin, it was 10-6 at the end and one. It's now 17-9 at halftime as the Lady Highlanders on the short end of the scoreboard. We'll step aside. We'll have this extended commercial break. When we come back after that, we'll talk about the game a little bit and get ready to look at the individual scoring summary for both teams. We'll do that after these messages.
Please report to the Cotton Boys locker room.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
As we come back to halftime in the Lady Highlanders game, Sam up here dancing to YMCA over the PA system. The Lady Highlanders, the biggest problem in the first half, finding somebody who can score points and score consistently. We have only made 3 field goals in the first half and 2 for 2 at the foul line. So the Lady Highlanders struggling offensively in the first half. And it's not that big a differential as Seymour leads 17-9. Let's take a look at the scoring summary for each team. We start with Seymour. Emma Watson, their leading scorer, with 5 points. They made 3-point shot, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Jarvis did not score. Jaden Cummings with 2 points. Bailey McCoy with 2 points. Brielle Turner, 2 points, both at the free throw line. Caden Russell has a made 3-pointer, and Kaylin Schultz has a made 3-pointer. 17 points for the Seymour Lady Eagles, 3 made 3-point shots, and they were 4 of 4 at the foul line in the first half. Now for the Lady Highlanders. Julie Llewellyn with 3 points, leading the way. Had on a made 3-pointer with just under a minute to go in the first half. Jalen Young with 2 points. Julie Lawson did not score. Elena Duncan did not score. Annaline Woodward has 2 points. Brittany Moore has 2 points, both from the foul line, and she was 2 for 2. Also playing, not scoring, Zoe Terry and Rachel Garrett. 9 points for the Lady Highlanders in the first half. The one made 3-pointer by Llewellyn, and 2 of 2 at the foul line. So it's a 17-9 lead for the visiting Seymour Lady Eagles, a good girls basketball team. So with that differential just 8 points there, you know, the game is in reach for the Lady Highlanders. All they've got to be able to do is just score a few points here in the second half and try to win that second half and overcome that 17-9 deficit at the end of the first quarter. And I'm sorry, the first half. Oh, it sounds so simple to me, but it's tougher to do down there on the basketball floor. Also want to go back just a little bit right here into the football season. The Region 2 4A Superlatives. This is both District 3 and 4, compiling Region 2. The Coach of the Year was Davey Gillum over in Anderson County. And as far as all-region team goes from the Scott Highlanders, all-region players include Phoenix Norris, Cole Tucker, Zane Henry, Brady Strunk, Cameron Van Hook, and Clayton Carroll as a scholar athlete. So our congratulations to those football players. Brady Strunk on the boys basketball team, and we'll see him later this evening as our Highlanders take on the Seymour Eagles. The Eagles, what they have to do in the second half, well, I think it's sort of pretty, almost simple. Score points. Continue to play really good defense. They've only allowed Seymour 17 first half points. Continue to play really good defense. Lady Highlanders, the key for them has been able to get into that 40, 45, 48-point range. And if they can do that, score that many in a game, they can find themselves right back in this matchup. We'll find out if they can do that coming up. But right now, let's step aside. We'll have these messages. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half. Lady Highlanders trailing Seymour 17-9. I just tried to take a 2-minute break, but nothing's coming up there.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
You're watching Highlander basketball tonight on the IH Sports Network. You can follow our next broadcast of Highlander basketball this Friday night as we'll travel over to Halls. It will be a live video, audio broadcast from Halls on Friday night. One of the few times, if any, that we've played Halls in basketball. I think you have to go back several years to find when we did last play Halls. It promises to be an interesting matchup. Halls, good boys basketball. Good boys basketball team this Friday night. The Highlanders, later on, boys that is, will try to improve their overall starting record on the season and pick up their 7th win to open the season. Meanwhile, girls are back on the floor getting ready to play the second half for the Lady Highlanders. Well, we've got to find a way to score. And that's just quite simply all that there is to it. Have to find a way to score and somebody who can consistently go out there and score. We have 3 made field goals in the first half. So we've got to be able to pick that up. But the defense was pretty good, allowing just 17 points to Seymour. And the Seymour Lady Eagles came in with a 4-1 record. To start the second half, it would be Highlander basketball. We change ends, Highlander basket to our left, the Seymour basket to our right. Julie Lawson, Annaline Woodward, Zoe Terry, Elena Duncan, and Brittany Mora on the floor for the Highlanders starting the second half. Mora picks up the dribble. Woodward steps out in the corner. Her pass then inside is deflected, stolen by Seymour. Pushing it up the right side. They work all the way to the left wing. That's Cummings. Left it behind her with McCoy. From the left wing, they'll dribble back around, and there's a palming violation. That's going to be called against Brielle Turner. I didn't necessarily see that palming violation because, quite frankly, as I watch all levels of basketball, I see players carry it and palm it all the time. Morris starts to drive down on the right wing. Her pass inside for Woodward is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Highlander basketball. Zoe Terry will trigger baseline extended right side. Looks for a cutter. That would have been Woodward. Nobody there. Needs help. Now to Moore deep on the right wing. Brittany eludes her defender. Seymour opening in a man-to-man in the second half. Driving, that's Lawson from the baseline. Off the side of the glass, no good. Woodward gets the ball. She goes up. Yes, count it. And 1 for Annaline Woodward. Annaline now with 4 points in the game, trying to make it 5 at the foul line. The foul is on Bailey McCoy. 3 now on her. First team foul, Seymour, of the second half. Free throw by Woodward is good, so it turns into a 3-point play. Highlanders now back within 5 points of the Lady Eagles. Eagle basketball. Highlanders, they come back in the second half. They'll stay in that 3-2 zone. Driving Watson, whips across court. Coming back on the right wing, and the player for Seymour, 22, that's Brielle Turner, thought somebody was out on her right wing. Nobody was there except her coach, Hernandez, standing on the sidelines. The unforced error, and the Lady Highlanders taking the ball the other way. Seymour picking up man-to-man half court. Moore drives right side all the way to the hole, up high off the glass. Good, Brittany has just picked up her 4th point of the game. And the Highlanders find themselves trailing by just 3 points now, 17-14. Cross-court skip pass, left wing. Watson drives. Her pass is deflected. Comes back outside. Russell in the middle, Cumming. They drive on the right baseline. Cross-court pass into the corner, back outside. Seymour setting up the offense again. The Highlanders zone trying to keep Seymour outside. Top of the key, that's Jarvis, drives, cut off. Russell will try to drive, cut off. Jarvis gives it up to Russell once again. Quickly over to Watson. Jarvis, outside it goes to Russell. In the paint, pump fake, Cumming. Kicks the ball back outside. Jarvis' shot is no good. Rebound inside. Watson has the rebound and she's fouled from behind. You got to be. Thought they were going to say on the floor, but it's not. They're going to give her 2 free throws. The foul was on Adeline Woodward. Her first personal foul, first Highlander team foul. Emma Watson shooting 2. She was a perfect 2 for 2 in the first half at the foul line. 18-14. Seymour now making 19-14 as Watson makes both free throws. Moore with the basketball at midcourt. Picks up the dribble, passes over to Lawson, deep right side, over to Woodward. She'll drive baseline, dumps a pass inside Turry. Wants to go inside, couldn't do it. Back out to Morris. She'll drive. The fader off the baseline is good, and she draws the foul. The foul on Jaden Cummings, her first personal foul. 3-point opportunity for Lady Highlander freshman Brittany Mora. Free throw is no good. Long rebound pulled down by Seymour. It's a 3-point basketball game. Seymour 19, Lady Highlander 16. Driving to the baseline, and Elena Duncan steps out, gets a hip out, and body bumps the Seymour player. Third foul on Elena, second team foul against the Lady Highlanders. Coach Wright going to leave Duncan in with the 3 personal fouls. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pass comes out, top of the key. Pass behind to Watson over on the right wing. They take it down in the right corner. And the jumper there, it's a very big 3-pointer by Bailey McCoy. And nope, they'll just, they give her a 3 points on that one. They took it off. And it is just a 2-point shot that time. Highlanders, meantime, while I was figuring that out, they took and missed the shot. Seymour the other way quickly, leading 21-16. 21-16 our score. Highlander defense trying to get one more stop against Seymour. From the baseline, they go into the post. Turning, spinning, up off the glass. Cummings, no good. Rebound Turry, and the Highlanders will have the ball, taking it the other way. With less than 4 minutes to go now in the third quarter, Woodward's shot off the glass comes up short. The other way, Cummings for Seymour slows down the fast break, steps behind the arc, shoots a long 3. It's no good. Rebound, pulled down underneath the basket, Seymour. They keep it alive. And Jarvis starts to drive and draws the traveling violation. Seymour stays in the full court press now. A 2-2-1 zone press. Moore over to Lawson in the middle. It goes to Woodward. Dumps it down low to Terry. Terry's soft jumper. Up over there and good. Zoe Terry. 21-18. The Highlanders battling back here in the third quarter. Trailing by just 3 once again after the stop against Seymour. From the right wing, bounce pass goes inside. Soft spinning turnaround jumper with the left hand is no good. Highlanders stand around, almost let Seymour get the rebound before we control it. Mora up the right side. Down to Terry. Terry's 3, turnaround out of the corner is no good. Ooh. Woodward hit the deck hard as Seymour goes the other way. A 2-on-3 fast break. The ball comes back to outside, down into the right corner. The three there is no good. Rebound fought for and then knocked. No, I wanted to say, I thought Cummings, number 15 for Seymour, knocked it out of bounds. The official standing right there said it went off of a Lady Highlander. Sub in for Seymour. They'll inbound baseline left side. Entry pass comes out on top to Watson. To Jarvis now. Left wing trying to drive into the paint, spinning around two Highlanders. Shot is no good. Terry the rebound. Highlanders will leave it for Mora in the backcourt. Trying to pull within one, maybe tie this trip down. As I said that, the pass is deflected, stolen Seymour. They'll go the other way. That's Jarvis. Her shot no good. Zoe Terry. Pass comes into the middle. This Mora. And there's a hole inside. I'll call that on Seymour 24. Third team now against 13th foul against Seymour. Highlanders with a basketball. Long entry pass out on top. That's Mora with the basketball. Tries to drive against two defenders. Picks up the dribble. Needs help. Over to Lawson. Judy turns to dribble the ball and oops, I thought it went off her leg, and the official says no, it went off Seymour. We'll go with the official's call this time. You'll find that I call them quite differently from my broadcast position than the officials do down on the floor. Moore down to Lawson from the baseline. Wants to drive, and then I guess the official says she stepped on the baseline, but it was a Seymour player who actually tied up the ball there to force her to do that. Seymour setting up their offense with 1 minute 35 seconds left in the third quarter. That's Russell with the ball. Almost lost the dribble. Now does lose the dribble. Highlanders pick it up. Coach Wright setting the play from the sideline. Goes to the right base. That's Terry with the ball. She backs back out on the dribble. Now setting up that offense again. A little lob inside. It goes across court to Duncan, and she's hammered from behind. I think the pass was going to be intended for Woodward. It was too tall for her, and Duncan got it in the air. She goes up. She draws the personal foul. Elena Duncan will get 2 free throws. First one, no good. That foul on Watson, her second for Seymour. Now Julie Llewellyn back in the game, replacing Julie Lawson as Elena Duncan tries to make 1 or 2 and does. 21-19, 2-point lead for Seymour. On the defense, digging in. They want to get the possession back to the basketball. And then it was kicked out of bounds by one of the Lady Highlanders. Seymour ball as they have a sub as Jarvis comes back in. Seymour from the right baseline, extended beside their basket. Needing to get the ball in. He comes in from the right elbow, driving in against 2 defenders. Shot is no good. Woodward the rebound. The Highlanders, with 59 seconds remaining, have a chance to tie, maybe lead this offensive trip. Terry back outside to Mora. Brittany, her pass deflected. It's stolen Seymour. Driving, that's Cummings. Cummings pulls up. The running jumper from 14 feet is good by Jaden Cummings. Her 4th point of the game. 4-point advantage now, Seymour. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Highlanders working the ball around the outside against the Seymour zone this time. Woodward's shot partially blocked, coming down with it. Seymour, they'll race into the front court. Driving for the layup was Emma Watson. Watson, the leading scorer for Seymour, has 9 points. As I say that, there's a scrum on the floor for the ball. Seymour comes out with it. Ahead it goes to Jarvis. She has the layup ahead of the buzzer. The Highlanders cut it down to 2 points, and then Seymour with a flurry right at the end of the third quarter have regained an 8-point advantage. It's Seymour 27, Lady Highlanders 19. We'll take this break. We'll be back with an exciting fourth quarter from Highlander Gym right after this message.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
As always, we thank all of our sponsors bringing you coverage on the IH Sports Network. Tonight's matchup has our Scott Highlanders defending their home court against the visiting Seymour Eagles. We begin fourth quarter of play in the girls' matchup. Seymour 29, Lady Highlanders 19. Seymour 27, Lady Highlanders 19. Seymour has the first possession of the fourth. Lady Highlanders made a good run in the third quarter, cutting the lead of Seymour's down to 2 points. This time, the Highlanders get the block shot and trying to get the rebound. Duncan steps on the inline. Seymour maintains possession from underneath their basket. They'll try to inbound the basketball. It comes in the right corner. Tripping and falling down, they will call a tripping foul, I guess, on Annaline Woodward. They do call a foul on Woodward. That'll be her second personal foul. 13 foul Highlanders in the second half. Seymour with 14 fouls. Just underway, fourth quarter. Entry pass comes in Seymour. Handling the basketball is Russell. Russell dribbles back out to midcourt. Now they work it over on the right wing. Down in the corner, that's McCoy with the basketball. He's swinging around the perimeter. Highlanders have gone with the zone, the 3-2 zone or 1-2-2 zone, the entire game. Bounce pass to Cummings, back along the baseline. Needing help. The ball comes back outside Watson. Working around to Cummings deep in the left corner. Seymour again with the ball. They work it to the right corner this time. Skip pass goes out on the left wing. Trying to force Seymour into the outside shot. They won't take it as Watson drives, lost her balance, and the shot was off balance. And the Highlanders come down with it. As Moore drives in, she has her pocket picked by Watson. Going the other way, Watson on the outlet pass, and she's going to be fouled. The basket will count by Watson. The foul will be on Brittany Mara, her second. Emma Watson has 11 points for Seymour, going for 12 at the foul line. This toss is good, so she converts the three-point play. 30-19. Seymour over the Lady Highlanders. Highlanders, Llewellyn is bumped out of bounds. And who calls the timeout here? The Highlanders call a timeout. Let's take a quick timeout, Sam. We'll be back after telling you our score. Seymour 30, Lady Highlanders 19.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Before we came back from our break, the Highlanders had the ball, and we missed a shot at our end. Seymour, they lose the ball out of bounds at the other end. And still Highlander basketball, trailing 30-19. 11-point lead for Seymour. Jalen Young on the floor for the Lady Highlanders, along with Zoe Terry, Julie Llewellyn, Annaline Woodward, and Elena Duncan. Woodward ahead to Llewellyn. Her three left wing shot is no good. Rebound, Seymour. This is Jarvis, long cross, full court pass. It went to Watson. Back outside, Cummings now from the left wing. Her three is no good. Watson had the rebound inside. Her shot is no good. Terry, the rebound for the Lady Highlanders. Zoe gives it up to Young outside. Lobs into the left corner to Llewellyn. Llewellyn back outside Young. Again to Llewellyn. She turns, squares the three. Comes up short. Seymour with the pass and the quick outlet goes to Watson. Breaking down court. And Emma Watson has the layup uncontested at the other end as Seymour now leading 32-19. We're in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the game. And Watson sort of with a push trip foul there. That'd be her third personal foul, 15th foul against Seymour. Watson out of the game, replacing her is Brielle Turner for the Lady Eagles. Terry with the ball, back to Young, left side, and in the left corner. Dribbling back outside is Llewellyn. She turns, tries to dribble, takes the ball in the paint, loses it. Woodward comes up with it. Her shot is no good. And then Seymour, they lose the ball out of bounds as Llewellyn puts some pressure in the backcourt there on Russell, and she dribbled it out of bounds. Llewellyn to inbound, baseline right side. Quick bounce pass comes into Young. Down to Llewellyn from the right corner. She'll drive into the paint, kicks it back outside Young. Pump fake. Over to Rachel Garrett. Her long three shot is no good. Inside, Elena Duncan turns, goes up, rolls it off the rim. Good. Elena Duncan, the senior, scored, and a three-point opportunity for her. Bailey McCoy, by the way, picked up her fourth foul for Seymour. The missed free throw is no good. Garrett had the rebound. Her shot up, rose off the rim, batted around, controlled by Seymour. Ahead to Cummings. They kick it to the left wing. Long three out there. Good. That's a dagger right there for the Lady Highlanders. Caden Russell, her second made three-pointer of the game. 35-21. Seymour with the advantage. The Highlanders still against the pressure. Pass ahead to Terry. Up off the glass. Good. Zoe Terry. And then we've got a timeout taken by the Highlanders. So let's take the timeout, and I'll get to the break real fast here.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Timeout taken down on the floor. Coach Wright talking to his Lady Highlanders as the Eagles now have a 35-23 lead over our Lady Highlanders. Still time for the Highlanders, but it involves one thing. Got to make the shots. We have to make some of those shots go in for us. We're going down the stretch in this game. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left. It'll be Seymour basketball. Into the front court. That's Russell. Picks up her dribble. They swing it to Watson, left wing. Little bounce pass outside. Looking for a cutter. Now Seymour sort of pass and go. Switching up their offense a little bit more of a motion offense. Going inside, that's Cummings. Shot rolls off the glass. Got her on rebound along the baseline. Back out to Jarvis. Her pass inside. Goes up and in, and a foul from behind. Brittany Mora lost her balance, fell into the back of Brielle Turner. Turner going to the free throw line. In the first half, she was 2 for 2. Now make it 3 for 3 in the game. 3-point play for her. It's 38-23. Seymour with the lead. Highlanders with the basketball. to the left corner. Jumper there. Yes, that's a two-pointer. That was three, but it's a two-pointer by Elena Duncan. Seymour with their offense again, and the Highlanders staying in a man-to-man now. After the timeout, they came out man-to-man. Seymour going through the motion and rolling it off and spinning around the rim was Caden Russell on a nice drive that time. After the Highlanders had gone basically 3-2 zone for 3.5 quarters, they come out of their timeout, jump into a man, and that allows Seymour, I think, to play the game they want to play offensively, which is going into a motion. Pass and cut, pass and cut. Terry back outside to Moore. Jalen Young now, deep right side, back to Moore. She reverses, goes into the paint, lobs it up high off the glass. It won't go. Ball's tipped around, chasing it down Seymour. Long outlet pass comes up the right side. Gave it up, got it back. Watson might have walked with the ball. Back to the top of the key, driving against two defenders. And the layup down the middle was Caden Russell again. 42-25. Seymour putting this game away in the last 4 minutes. Young into the corner. Ball comes outside Moore. Brittany against the zone employed by Seymour. Down in the corner, Jalen Young back outside. Her pass deflected. Got it right back. Lobs it inside Zoe Terry. Terry needs help. Goes in the paint. Dumps it outside Moore. Brittany steps back. Loads the three shot. No good. Jalen Young. Her putback no good. Third try, Rachel Garrett. That one was good by the Lady Highlanders. 42-27 now. Highlanders still trailing and not much time to go in the game. 90 seconds to be exact. Highlanders back in the zone once again. Seymour content to play keep away from the Lady Highlanders. Coach Hernandez knows, the clock is our friend right now. All we got to do is keep the ball outside there in the zone. They won't chase as much. As I say that, they cut into the paint and draw the foul from Garrett. That'll be Emma Watson going to the line for a pair of free throws.
Foul number 14 for Rachel Garrett, her second.
15 foul against the Lady Highlanders. Watson, first free throw is good. Sub in for the Highlanders as Julie Lawson replaces Elena Duncan. Sophomore for senior. And Watson with her second free throw. This one up, short, no good. Rebound, tipped outside, and the Highlanders will have it. That's Jalen Young finally coming up with the ball. She stumbled over her own feet as she sort of got tied up there a little bit. And a Seymour player touched it last. It'll still be Highlander ball with 59 seconds to go in the girls' basketball game. Brittany drives down the paint. Floater is no good. Rebound Seymour. Lead pass clears it out to Jarvis. She drives up the left side, has the left hand glass good. Kaylin Jarvis. 45-27. 30 seconds to go in the game. Young, her pass deflected. Coming out with it, Watson. She drives down the court, and Young catches up and knocks the ball out of bounds. Seymour trying to get the ball in from the baseline. Bounce pass comes into Jarvis, kicks it over to Watson. She'll launch out of the left corner. That's a big late three-pointer by Emma Watson. That continued to solidify her as the leading scorer tonight for both teams probably. I know it will be for Seymour. Highlanders trying to score. That's Terry. Fadeaway 15-footer from the right side is no good. And the Seymour Lady Eagles will come to Highlander Gym and defeat our Highlanders tonight. The final score is 48-27. There's more to be read into that, and I'll discuss that when we come back after this break. This will be an extended break when we come back for our Lady Highlander post-game wrap-up. I want to tell you, this game was closer than the final score indicates, and I'll tell you all about that. Final score once again, Lady Highlanders falling to Seymour. Seymour 48, Lady Highlanders 27.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
From our commercial break, the boys teams are on the floor warming up, and once again, great crowd for a Tuesday evening. It's standing room only around the edge of the gym here, out into the hallway. It's a big crowd here to watch the Highlanders play host to the Seymour Eagles. And the girls' game just completed. I told you before I went to break I wanted to try to make a point to you. As we approach the end of the third quarter, actually at halftime, the Lady Eagles took a 17-9 lead into the dressing room, as the Lady Highlanders had played really, really good defense in the first half, sticking exclusively to that 3-2 zone. The Highlanders fight back, they battle back, and with less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, trailed Seymour 21-19 by 2 points. Seymour then, for the rest of the third quarter, they got 2 more baskets to increase the lead at the end of the third quarter, 27-19. Outscoring the Lady Highlanders in the fourth quarter, Seymour outscored us 21-8. So from the time we were within 2 points with less than 2 minutes, I'm going to say probably even 90 seconds to go or less there in the third quarter, trailing only by 2 points, Seymour outscored the Lady Highlanders 27-8. And that allowed them to widen their lead as they were able to defeat our Lady Highlanders 48-27 tonight. With the victory, the Lady Eagles, they improved their overall record to 5 wins and 1 loss. For our Lady Highlanders, they fall to 2 wins against 6 losses and will travel to Halls to take on the Lady Devils on Friday night at Halls in what would be our first district matchup of the season. Let's look at the end of the game scoring summary. We start with Seymour first. The Lady Eagles were led in scoring by Emma Watson with 18 points tonight, 13 of those coming in the second half, 6 of 7 at the foul line, 2 made 3-point shots. Kaylin Jarvis with 4, Jaden Cummings with 4, Bailey McCoy with 4, Brielle Turner with 5. She was 3 for 4 at the foul line. Caden Russell with 10 points, including 2 made 3-point shots, and Kaylin Schultz, 3 points on a made tray. 48 total points for Seymour, 5 made 3-point shots. They were 9 of 11 at the foul line for the game. Now for the Lady Highlanders. Julie Llewellyn finishes with 3 points tonight. That on a made 3-pointer in the first half. Jalen Young with 2 points. Julie Lawson did not score. Brittany Mora, 6 points, 2 for 3 at the foul line. Annaline Woodward with 5 points, 1 of 1 at the foul line. Elena Duncan also with 5 points, 1 of 3 at the foul line. Zoe Terry with 4 points. Rachel Garrett with 2 points. And I believe that's all the Lady Highlanders have played tonight. 27 total points for the Lady Highlanders. 1 made 3-pointer, that by Llewellyn. And for the game, the Lady Highlanders were 4 of 7 at the foul line. As the Lady Highlanders fall in the first game this evening in the Highlander Gym to the Seymour Lady Eagles. Final score in this matchup, Seymour 48, our Lady Highlanders 27. We'll go ahead and take this break. This will be another extended break as we get messages in from our sponsors now. When we come back in 2 minutes, we'll start setting up the boys contest coming up between our Highlanders and the Seymour Eagles.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place. A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
I guess we're back at Highlander Gym right now. Sam and I are just enjoying the festivities here, the music, watching the fans come in and out. I mean, it's really a packed house here tonight at Highlander Gym as the boys' teams are on the floor and warming up prior to the start of the boys' game. Highlanders playing host to the Seymour Eagles. The Eagles come in to tonight with an overall 0-5 record. Meanwhile, the Highlanders just the opposite of that, at 6-0 on the season. There is a familiar name on the Seymour boys team, and that's Stan Pennington. And it's my understanding that that is indeed the son of former Oneida basketball standout, Stan Pennington. So he'll wear number 33 if you see him on the court tonight for Seymour. The Highlanders looking to pick up their 7th straight win and put together one of those streaks like they did 2 years ago when they, I think, won 16 or 18 straight games to start the season. Looking to do that again tonight. I don't think you should let the Seymour record fool you a little bit. I think they're a tough-nosed basketball team. Got to give the Highlanders fits. I think they'll settle in and try to play good defense and see what they can then create with their offense. For the Highlanders, it's all about, hey, let's go down. Let's be aggressive. Highlanders, they like to start things a lot on defense too. Let's be aggressive. Let's steal the ball. Let's force bad shots. Let's rebound the ball. Let's get it to the other end where we can score. The Highlanders can do a great job. They can put up 85 points on you real fast. I think their best so far on the season has been the 95 they put up against Kingston back here on November the 20th. So the Highlanders can indeed score. Led by a Mr. Basketball finalist last season in Trey Mora. Trey's now a senior. We think he'll be probably back on that Mr. Basketball finalist list. Whether he'll make it to the top 3, we do not know. But also you've got other seniors helping this season in Braden Brummett, Dalton Pruitt, Luke West. I mean, those seniors, you can expect all 4 of them to start tonight. And also I expect Gray Todd, the junior, to start. You'll also see coming off the bench Scott Jeffers, Brady Strunk, Sky Babb, Jaden Mays, Toby Garrett. I expect those will be the next 5 in for Coach Jordan Jeffers. Jordan, the head coach, assisted by Derek Boshears and Grant Markham. The head coach for Seymour is Dustin Carr. I said Seymour has an 0-5 record and the Highlanders a 6-0 record. Let's go ahead and I need a little bit of a break. So, Sam, let's take another 2-minute break if you would, and we'll be back with the starting lineups after these messages.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
The teams have now completed their pregame warm-up. The Highlanders tonight, the home team against Seymour. Seymour will be in the navy or black uniforms tonight. Their basket will be to our left as you look at your television screen or listen on your radio dial. The Highlanders, I believe, will be in our – I'll wait till they take off the warm-ups. They'll be in their home whites tonight with the red numerals. Once again, the Highlanders coached by Jordan Jeffers, assisted by Derek Boshears and Grant Markham. Coach Boshears didn't get the memo that Coach Jeffers sent out. We're supposed to wear our red shirt, coaches, and Derek didn't get it. He wore his gray tonight. 3-man officiating crew, and we're ready for the starting lineups. And now for Seymour, Balin Wolf, number 1. Number 2 is Sam Solagis. Number 5 is Brash Chapman. Number 11 is Connor Hilton. And the final starter, number 33, Stan Pennington. The aforementioned son of former Oneida basketball player and a good basketball player, Stan Pennington. Now for the Highlanders, our starting five. And the music ramps up.
Highlanders. By George Kessler, Derek Moshears, and Grant Markham.
Number 24, junior Gray Todd, introduced first. Number 2 is Braden Brummett. Number 5, Dalton Pruitt. Dalton, a senior. Braden, a senior. Number 12, Luke West, a senior. And the final senior started for the Highlanders tonight, number 22, Trey Morrow. The crowd, as I look out, I mean, both sides the stands are filled both sides. Standing room only at the west end of the gym. A lot of people standing out in the hallway near the concession stand. Reminding me of 2 years ago when the Highlanders got off to that fantastic start. Looking to go 7-0 on the season with a victory tonight over the visiting Seymour Eagles. It'll be Gray Todd going in center circle to jump it up against Connor Hilton. The music stops. The referees are ready. The tip up, it'll be controlled by Seymour as they deflected out of bounds. We'll tip it up again. It was obvious to me who knocked it out of bounds, but we step in once again. This tip, again, controlled by Seymour with the basketball. Salagis gave it up on the left wing. Hilton down in the corner. That'll be Pennington. His three there, no good. Rebound, Luke West. The Highlanders started pushing. Now they slow it down a little bit. Down in the left corner. Bounce pass inside to Todd. He's tied up, needs help. Ball comes back outside. Trey Moore deep on the left wing. Resetting the Highlander offense. Trey has a high screen. An opening drive to the basket. Layup good. Trey Moore. 2-point basket. Highlanders lead early 2-0 over Seymour. Highlanders will go man-to-man defensively. Wolf with the basketball. Needs help. Over to Pennington. Pennington works it around on the left wing to Salagis. Back to Pennington. In the paint. Goes up. His jumper floats up. No good. Gray Todd pulls down the rebound. Highlanders on their second offensive trip down the court. Back to Todd. Top of the key. Gray puts it on the floor. Back to Luke West. His three. Bang. Luke West with a fadeaway. Early 5-0 lead Highlanders. Pass outside. That's Chapman with the basketball. Over to Pennington. Has to come out deep on the right wing. Bounce pass. It's intercepted by Luke West. Luke takes it down the middle. Tosses it over to Gray Todd. 2 long strides and the layup by Gray Todd. The Highlanders in transition. Moving the ball very well. They have a 7-0 lead. Seymour takes a timeout. We'll join the teams during this break. 6:21 to go in the first quarter. Highlanders 7, Seymour 0.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
As I mentioned in the opening, good defense by the Highlanders leads to points at the other end. The Highlanders just convert the layup off of the takeaway and lead 7-0 over the Seymour Eagles. Highlanders staying man-to-man. Pennington pops out deep right side. They give up the ball to Wolf. Wolf's jumper is partially blocked by Trey Moore. Hustling after it, Dalton Pruitt shovels the pass ahead. It goes to Trey. Dumps it into Luke. Luke drives for the layup. Won't go. Gray Todd gets the putback. Yes, good by Gray Todd. 4 points for Gray. Highlanders 9-0 on the scoreboard. Pruitt forces Hilton to give up the basketball. Long three outside by Cam Solagis. Trey with the basketball in the front court. Tries to drive. Steps back. Might have lost his footing just a little bit. Now a little give and go. Trey goes inside. A little fading jumper in the paint. Good by Trey. 11-3. Highlanders with an 8-point advantage. Seymour with the basketball driving in and a layup. That's good by Cam Solagis. Trey walks the ball slowly across midcourt. Pennington out on him. Trey pulls back, jumps over him, and Trey bombs the three from outside. 14-5, Highlanders with the lead. Hilton, guarded by Pruitt once again. Gives up the ball to Solagis on the left wing, guarded by Brummett. Brummett cuts him off at the foul line. Solagis a little give and go up the right side. Layup will not go. Luke West has the rebound. He'll push it himself up the right side. Now over to Trey. Trey drives around Pennington, goes strong to the basket, lays it off the glass, won't go. Fights for his own rebound and draws the foul. The foul will be on Connor Hilton. His first, team first. Trey Moore at the foul line to shoot 2 throws. For Trey, the first one rattles Rose and falls through for an 8th first quarter point. Trey Moore. Highlanders now lead 15-5. Trey with his second free throw opportunity. This one also good. 16-5 Highlanders. Now we jump into a full court 2-2-1 press. In the front court, ball's deflected. Braden Brummett got a hand on it. The Highlanders come up with the takeaway. Dalton Pruitt to Luke West. Luke drives into the paint, goes strong with the left hand. Good. Luke West on the drive. 5 points for Luke. It's now 18-5 Highlanders. Almost had a takeaway in the backcourt. Still Seymour basketball as Pennington comes out of the game. Checking in for him was Brandon Chandler, number 12. In the middle, back now, bounce pass up the left side, deflected and knocked out of bounds. Coming over to knock the ball out of bounds was Gray Todd. Good hustle by the Highlanders. We started out this first quarter playing really solid defense, leading now 18-0 over the Seymour Eagles. A drive up the left side, high off the glass. Yes, good. That was by Connor Hilton. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Highlanders running their motion offense against the man. Mara fades away from the left baseline. Good by Trey. 11 first quarter points for Trey Moore. Highlanders lead 20-7. Seymour misses the shot. Trey comes down with it. The Highlanders in the front court. Luke West back outside. Brummett over to Moore. Has a screen from Brummett. Gives up the ball to West. He'll instead give it up to Trey again. Todd steps out and needs some help. Wants to run and weave over to Luke West, deep left side. He'll drive the baseline all the way through. Ball comes back outside. Gray Todd. Top of the key over to Braden Brummett. West ends up with a basketball. The Highlanders just taking their time against the Seymour man-to-man. Outside West, his long three, good. Luke West. That is his second three of the first quarter, and Seymour takes another timeout. With that, it's Highlanders 23, the Seymour Eagles 7, and a spectacular first quarter for the Highlanders. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more Highlander basketball.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
The Highlanders have put together some good quarters early in the season right here. I think the most points I saw them put up on the scoreboard was 28 points in one quarter. They have 23 in the first quarter against Seymour. The pass deflected by Todd. Highlanders have the takeaway. Scott Jeffers now on the floor. He replaces Braden Brummett. Through the paint, comes back outside Trey, and his three was way off the mark air ball. 23-7, Highlanders with the advantage. Seymour ball. Highlanders now go full court man-to-man on their press. Ball comes in, backcourt to Hilton. Races up, cut off by Pruitt. Dumps the pass into the left corner. The jumper from there, good by Brandon Chandler. The three-pointer gives Seymour their 10th point of the game. The shot outside, no good. Great Todd works the board, and he scores on the put-back offensive rebound. 25-10 Highlanders. Wolf back to Chandler. They work the perimeter once again as Wolf has the ball back in the midcourt. Over to Chandler. Looked for a cutter and couldn't get the ball inside. Chandler ends up with a basketball again. Now it goes to the cutter. Deflected and went off the hands of Wolf. Highlander basketball. Making his first appearance in the game, number 3, Big Brady Strunk replaces Gray Todd. And Grace had a strong first quarter with 6 points and a bunch of rebounds. Luke West handling the basketball now for the Highlanders. Over to Moore. Drives to the free throw line. Dumps it into Scott Jeffers. In the corner now to Pruitt. He drives. A little give back. It goes to Moore, and I think he travels with the ball. Yes, he does. Not sure he was expecting that pass to come back from Pruitt. The Highlander turnover gives the ball back to Seymour. He was with the basketball. This is Hilton. Kicks the pass into the corner, back outside, top of the key, all the way on the right wing to Barnwell. And the ball goes through the hands and between the legs of Barnwell out of bounds. Highlanders have possession again with 34 seconds to go. Will we try to score quickly or wait for the final shot? That may be the question. Strunk has the ball, wheels into the paint, up off the glass. It's no good. Moore tipped it up, couldn't get the shot to go. Now Seymour with the ball, and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Wolf lobs into the left corner. And setting up and drawing the charge, that would be Brady Strunk. The foul will be assessed to Bryce Chapman. 3 seconds left in the quarter, 25-10 Highlanders. Trey with 1.4 to go, launches the shot, bang, it's a good three-pointer fading away from the left wing. Trey Moore, with that the Highlanders will take a 28-10 lead to the bench at the end of one quarter of play. 28-10 Highlanders will step aside for this message and be back with second quarter action from Highlander Gym.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Strong performance by the Highlanders in the first quarter to pick up 28 points. Trey has 14, Luke has 8, Gray has 6. The only 3 Highlanders that have scored, but hey, they put up 28 points in the first quarter, so that's good on those part of those 3. Not to say that Braden Brummett, Dalton Pruitt, Scott Jefferson, Brady Strunk haven't done their share of work in the first half. They have. Oh, and Seymour, they run over the top of Scott Jefferson. Foul was on number 42, Seymour Brendan Harris. Third team foul against Seymour. Second quarter has Dalton Pruitt, who has the basketball. Scott Jefferson, Brady Strunk, Luke West, and Trey Moore with now the basketball. Kicks it over to West. His long three, right wing, good. Luke West. His third three of the first half. 31-10. Highlanders running away with it. And I hate to use that expression when we're just barely underway in the second quarter. Pennington gets the ball low. As he drives, he turns around, powers over Brady Strunk. Brady draws his second charging foul of the first half. Fourth team foul, Seymour. Highlanders, by the way, have not committed a foul yet in the first half. Trying not to jinx them, so I hope that trend holds true. Coach Jeffers with the play as Moore walks the ball up the right side. Over to West from the top of the key. He has an opening, drives in, shoots it over to Jeffers from the left corner. Scott needs help. Left wing, it's Pruitt. Dalton. Once somebody come out and handle the ball, that'll be Moore. Trey backs to midcourt, has a high screen by Strunk. Now drives up the right side, shelves it back to Pruitt. Has an opening, goes inside, dumps it to Jeffers. Jeffers, his three from the left corner is no good. Saved along the baseline. Moore tries to save it in and could not as he threw it too high for Jeffers. Right into Highlander student section. Seymour front court. Solodges with the ball. Gave it up. Highlanders almost with it still down in the corner. Excuse me, folks. Sub in for the Highlanders as Toby Garrett, number 20, checks in. Replacing Scott Jeffers. Highlanders will be in a 2-3 zone. Seymour works the ball in the paint, reversing back out. Deep on the right wing, a three taken there by Caleb Ogle. Highlanders against the man-to-man. That's Garrett, drives up the left side, goes to the basket. Shot no good off the rim. Rebound, Seymour. Solodges pulls up, long three, top of the key, good by Cam Solodges. It's his second three of the first half. Seymour not going away. They have cut the Highlander lead to 15 points now, 31-16. Luke West will try to answer at the other end and does, as Luke just drained his fourth three-pointer of the first half. 34-16 Highlanders. Seymour trying to work against the Highlander zone. The pull-up jumper is no good. Brady Strunk the defensive board. Highlanders will have possession of the basketball. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. First half, and Moore length of the court, drives in for the left-hand layup. Be the 16th first half point for Trey. As I said that, the Highlanders reach in and knock the ball away is actually Trey. Outlet pass comes ahead, and Highlanders play patty cake with the ball, finally controlled by Strunk. Lost once again by the Highlanders, controlled this time by Luke West. He drives in, reversing layup. I don't know if it was blocked. It must have been, as a save the possession for the Highlanders and allow us to keep possession of the ball. As I say, that Sky Babb checks in for Dalton Pruitt. Strunk the lob in to Moore. Couldn't get the shot to go. The Highlanders had a tip chance. Couldn't get that one to go. Seymour the other way, running the floor, going up strong underneath, and the inside basket by Brandon Chandler. 36-18 Highlanders. Sky Babb tosses the ball back outside to Trey. Trey drives in. As he does so, draws the foul, and he'll be at the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Harris picking up his second foul for Seymour, their fifth team foul. Point number 17 in the first half for Trey. 35-18 Highlanders. Scoreboard says 36, so I'll defer to the scoreboard. Up, foul shot in and out. It's 37-18 is the actual score. I try to keep a running score. Sometimes I don't write it down. And the clock operator doesn't always agree with me either. It's still by Brady Strunk. Over to Moore. Sky Babb down in the right corner. Kicks the ball top of the key. Toby Garrett. He tries a three. Bang. Garrett with a three-pointer. I'll add him up here in just a moment, but the Highlanders with a bunch of threes in the first half. Shot no good. Pennington the rebound. Powers his way back up with a reverse layup. Jumper outside. Trey Moore with his another three-point shot. Highlanders had the steal at the other end. Going in, Babb couldn't get the shot to go. Trey went up, had to hang on the rim. Couldn't get the rebound basket to go back in. Now the jumper the other way. Chandler for three for the Eagles. It's 43-23. Highlanders with the advantage and the basketball. Moore again tries another three-point shot. This one no good. Rebound to Seymour. That was Chandler. Seymour setting up their offense. Moore blocks the pass, steals it now. It goes the length of the court. Driving in, layup good by Trey Moore. 45-23 Highlanders. Pass deflected again. That was Scott Babb who deflected it. Trey comes up with it. Throws ahead. Babb goes down. Has a layup at the other end. 47-23. Seymour with a timeout. Again, it's 47-23. Let's take a break here, Sam. We'll be back after this 30-second message from one of tonight's basketball sponsors.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Coming up during our Highlander halftime, we'll talk about the first half play. We'll also have the individual scoring for both teams and more. During our Highlander halftime, we'll look ahead also, or I'll try to get a break in, and then we'll look ahead at the Highlander schedule the rest of this weekend for the next couple of weeks. We'll do all that and more when we return with our Highlander halftime. But now back to live action. A long three-point jumper taken outside Cam Solodges. That's his third three of the first half for Seymour. 47-26 now. Highlanders still maintain a 21-point edge. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. A little give and go. That was Toby Garrett going down the paint and setting up well inside. Chandler draws that offensive foul from Garrett. For the Highlanders, believe it or not, that is our first foul of the half. Came with 1:48 to go in the first half. Highlanders real aggressive with that 2-3 zone now. Pass down in the baseline. That's Wolf with the ball. Lobs back outside. Top of the key to Chapman. His three up and good. First basket for Chapman. Pruitt has an opening, drives in, dishes it to Brummett, and Dalton Pruitt with the assist. Braden Rumney with his first points of the game. Highlanders 49, Seymour 29. Pass deflected out of bounds. Babb hit it last. It will be Seymour basketball at the end of the Highlander bench. Gray Todd up off the bench, coming in replacing Babb. Rummett, Babb, Todd, Jeffers, and Luke West on the floor. Dalton Pruitt on the floor to say that. Jeffers deflects the ball away. Highlanders with possession. Ahead to West, driving along the baseline. Now around the perimeter, Dalton Pruitt's three-pointer is no good, and coming over the back, it'll be Gray Todd picking up the foul. His first, second Highlander team foul. Seymour taking their time, 35 seconds to go first half. On the right wing, pass almost stolen by Luke West. Seymour saves it. They flip it around and all the way to the left corner. The running jumper from there is off the iron, no good. Pennington gets the offensive board, put it up, won't go. Tied up underneath the basket, Pennington and Gray Todd. Jump ball call, and then our first jump ball of the first half. Took all the way to the 17-second mark. Seymour ball, baseline left side. To trigger, this will be Balin Wolf. The outside jumper is no good. Luke West has the ball. Ahead it goes to Scott Jefferson. He drives in. His layup is no good. Ball goes. It went off of Gray Todd. It hit the Seymour player standing out of bounds. Highlander fans say, wait a minute, Mr. Official. Still Seymour ball. 5 seconds to go. A little pass into the paint. The jumper off the board is no good. Gray Todd with the ball. Throws it up from midcourt. It draws the backboard, but that's all. As the Highlanders will go to the dressing room with a 49-29 lead over the Seymour Eagles. 49-29. Highlanders with the advantage. We'll step aside. We'll take this extended break, if you would, please, Sam. And once again, our score, Highlanders 49, Seymour 29.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday, or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Back at Highlander Gym, halftime in the boys contest. Our Highlanders lead Seymour 49-29. I'll be talking with Coach Wright in just a moment here. But let's look at the first half scoring for each team. For the Seymour Eagles, Cam Solagis has 11 points with 3 3-point shots there. Bryce Chapman has 3 points. Connor Hilton has 2 points. Brandon Chandler with 2 made 3-pointers, 8 total points. Caleb Cole has 3 points, and Stan Pennington with 2, 29 points for Seymour. 7 made 3-point shots. They did not go to the foul line. For the Highlanders, Braden Brumman with 2 points. Dalton Pruitt has not scored in the first half. Luke West with 4 made 3-point shots, 14 total points. Trey Moore with 22 points in the first half, 3 of 4 at the foul line, and 3 made 3-point shots, as the Highlanders had actually a total of 8 3-point shots in the first half. Gray Todd with 6 points. Scott Jeffers, Brady Strunk both played, did not score. Sky Babb with 2 points, and Toby Garrett with 1 point. 49 points for the Highlanders, 3 of 4 at the foul line, and the 8 made 3-point shots. I'm joined by Lady Highlander head coach Jake Wright. You can hear me just fine, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Coach, thanks for coming up. First thing, and I know you noticed it, is the crowd here tonight at Highlander Gym on a Tuesday night.
Awesome. It was an awesome crowd, awesome student section. I'm telling you what, our student section might be the best in the state for our size.
Right.
They're bringing so much energy, and our girls are feeding off of it. Like I told them before the game, ladies, I mean, these people are here to watch you play, not the boys.
Right,
They showed up.
I made that
early.
point, how big the crowd was during the girls' game.
You know, and I got a bunch of girls that are very lovable, and they're playing their hearts out for me, and they're getting better every day. And you know, I can't thank the crowd enough. I can't thank the people enough for coming out, and I'm gonna ask them to continue to do it, please, because I know my team's gonna get better. They're gonna continue to grow.
The final score, I talked about it in my postgame a while ago. Final score, not indicative of the game.
No, sir.
It was a 2-point game with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter,
Yes, sir.
21-19.
Yes, sir.
Seymour got the last 2 buckets to lead 27-19 at the end of the third quarter. But from that 19-21 advantage, Seymour, they just found the basket.
Yes, sir.
And once again, we couldn't, as Seymour outscored us from that point, 27-8.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, from the get-go, our girls competed hard. I mean, our defense, the first half was phenomenal. You know, our analytics, I look at every game, and, you know, the amount of deflections we get, the amount of steals we're getting right now are just crazy amount. I've never had a team do it the way these girls are doing it. Our power set, our 3-2 set has done a tremendous job for us. We're long enough now to run it effectively. And, you know, Brittany and Zoe and Jalen and both Julies are doing a great job up top for us and really controlling the passing lanes and getting hands on. And, you know, we're just so young. You know, we're trying to grow up quick. And you know.
And I talked last week. I mean, I've known for 2 years now your preference is a man. But your personnel is 3-2.
Absolutely.
The personnel fits that very well.
Yes, sir.
They only gave up 17 first half points
sir.
in that 3-2 tonight.
To a very high-powered offensive team. You know, Seymour is the best team in our region, in my opinion.
Right.
You know, they do everything really well. Their guards are phenomenal. They shoot the 3-ball so well. And we gave them everything they wanted that first half. For 3 quarters, we gave them everything they wanted.
Indeed.
You know, for us, we got to learn to grow to get that fourth quarter. We got to learn to give them 4 quarters of just defense all up in your face, making you make bad decisions. And at times, we flustered them, and they were making really bad decisions. And you know, I think this team will continue to grow. You know, like at halftime, we looked a little discombobulated because I had 2 or 3 throwing up. I mean, we're battling a flu bug right now.
Oh, my.
So, you know, I'm probably going to go get an IV after this.
Oh, my.
Because I'm exhausted.
I didn't know who sounded worse, me or you tonight. I mean, I've been fighting this crud for 3 or 4 weeks right now.
Yes, sir.
Just can't seem to shake it, and you sound a lot worse than I do.
Yes, sir. But we're not going to rely on the sickness, you know, we're not going to make that our crutch. We're going to get better. We're going to get feeling better. We're going to fight through it. And we're going to be ready for Friday. I mean, Friday's the biggest game of the year.
Friday's a very important game.
Yes, sir.
First district game of the season against an opponent. I don't know, it's been 30 years since we maybe have played a Halls team.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, it is a big game for your team,
Absolutely.
for the boys' team.
Absolutely. They're a team that plays 7-8 girls, and they're mean, and they hack and smack, and they're all up in your face. So I'm excited to see how we can handle that at their place, see how we handle their pressure. I thought tonight was the first night that pressure actually got to us a little bit, but also that was a very long team, very deceptively long team tonight. Right. And, so I'm anxious to get back in the gym tomorrow, go back to work, get our handles right, make sure we handle the pressure, and just try to jumpstart our offense. Right now we're relying on our defense to create offense, and tonight we just couldn't create enough of it. We're going to keep growing, and I'm proud of them, and I'm always going to have their back. And like I told them at the beginning of the year, the losses I'll take those on my back, and you go win the games. And I think they're finally starting to understand that, and they're growing and they're getting better, and I'm just proud of them. And
people only hear you when we're broadcasting like this, but you and I have quite a few conversations at different places. We had one at a middle school game last week, I guess, and so we talk about your team quite a bit, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, for a young coach, I tear up when I talk about them, because I'm very proud of them. Right. They've dealt with so much adversity with COVID and this and that and all the above, and they keep coming back for more, and I'm so proud of them. And they're never satisfied, and they hate losing about the same level I hate it. So we're getting somewhere.
That's a great combination,
yes,
Coach.
So
the coach and the players on the same plane there like that.
Yes, sir. So I'm proud of them, and we're going to go back to work tomorrow and get ready for Halls.
Coach, we'll see you Friday night at Halls. That's Lady Highlander head coach Jake Wright. We appreciate him for stepping up here and talking with us about the game. And Jake doing a good job. He's made believers out of these young ladies. And also, we didn't talk about it a lot, but he's also, I don't know if he's going to do it this spring, but he was also the girls softball coach last spring. So working double duty and keeping these girls engaged, and that's what they've got to do. So the Lady Highlanders will be playing on Friday night. Girls game time, by the way, Friday night is at 6 o'clock at Halls High School in North Knoxville. We begin the second half of the boys game as our Highlanders have a 49-29 lead. We had the basketball. Luke West's three-point shot was no good. Seymour with the basketball. They'll work against the Highlander man-to-man here in the third quarter. Out on the wing, that's Wolf driving, gave up the basketball. They work it back to the top of the key. Solodge with the basketball to Wolf. Kicks the pass right side down in the right corner. Driving in against two defenders. Now the ball comes back outside Wolf. His three is no good. Trey Moore with the rebound. And the Highlanders, their second offensive possession of the third quarter. We're just underway. Once again, Highlanders 49 and the Seymour Eagles 29. Moore with the basketball outside as Seymour playing man-to-man in the second half. Brummett drives to the left. A hand off to Pruitt. Now to Todd. He drives around a defender up off the glass. It won't go. Braden Brummett inside with the putback. Won't go. Got his own rebound outside to Pruitt. His three is up. In and out, no good. Ball's on the floor. Brummett lays it up off the glass. Good. Morris sneaking inside. Kept it alive. And Braden Brummett now with his fourth point in the game. The Highlanders in the first half led by Trey's 22 and Luke West's 14. From the right wing, the jumper there, it's a three by Stan Pennington. His fifth point of the game. It's Highlanders 51, Seymour 32. West with a basketball over to Pruitt on the right wing. A little give and go. Comes back to Gray Todd from the foul line. His 15-foot jumper rattles and drops in for Gray Todd, his eighth point of the game. 53-32 now, Highlanders. Seymour against the Highlander man, running their motion, goes into Pennington. His hook over the top of Gray Todd was good, so Pennington starts the second half for Seymour with 5 points. And we've got an offensive foul off the basketball as Braden Rummett tries to set a screen. So Braden picks up his first personal foul. First team foul of the half by the Highlanders, who, by the way, only had 2 team fouls in the first half. Seymour. Out on the right side, that's Szilagyi. Gave it over to Hilton. Hilton down in the corner. Back outside. Szilagyi ends up with the basketball once again. Off the baseline, hard foul there. Dalton Pruitt picking up that foul. That'll be his first personal foul. That comes with 5 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. At the line for Seymour, Connor Hilton. First free throws of the game for Seymour. First one drops in for Hilton. Hilton with his second free throw. This one comes up short. More of the rebound. 53-35 Highlander advantage. Trey, top of the key. They back off, shoots the three, bang, Trey Moore. That is his 4th three of the game. 25 points for Trey. Szilagyi tries to drive, gives up the ball on the right corner to Chapman. Back to Szilagyi's right corner. Pennington holds the ball to Hilton. Hilton guarded by Pruitt. Drives around him, goes in strong, has his pocket pick, ball goes out of bounds. Seymour ball. The inbound will be Balin Wolf. Looking to get the ball inside. Instead, throws it into his team bench. Highlanders will take it the other way on the unforced error by Seymour. (56-35). Highlanders' Gray Todd launches a three, bang from outside. Gray into the three-point shooting mode for the Highlanders. That's our 4th different player, I think, where they made 3 tonight. 59-35. Outside with the basketball, Chapman left it for Wolf. Wolf has it stolen. That's Luke West. He drives, easy layup, right side, Luke West. West with 16 points in the game. Chapman back to Wolf. The jumper is no good. Pruitt the rebound. Dalton pushes, kicks it over to Moore on the wing. Trey steps back, launches a three, shoots over his defender, and his second three-pointer of the second half. 64-35 Highlanders. Doing it on defense to set up their offense. Pennington top of the key, over Todd. The shot is no good. Taken by Moore. His outlet pass goes to Gray Todd. Down the court, up off the left glass. Good by Gray Todd. And with that, the Seymour Eagles will take a timeout. Highlanders 66, Seymour 35. We'll join the teams during this break and be back after this message.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
9. Welcome back to Highlander Gym. Sam wanted to know how many Highlander threes that we'd made tonight. Well, we have made 11 three-pointers. Seymour, they've made 9. So the team's just making it look easy behind the three-point line. Inside, working his way up with a good pump fake was Brandon Chandler for Seymour. They give him 10 points in the game. Highlanders still with the big lead now, 66-37. Seymour staying with the man-to-man. Trey with the ball over to Pruitt. He'll drive around his defender strong to the basket. Floating jumper good by Dalton Pruitt. Believe it or not, folks, first points of the game for Dalton. He does it all defensively and then you see him score an occasional basket, but he draws the other team's probably best outside player, either the point guard or the wings. Pruitt almost with a steal as I was talking about that. This is Hilton with the ball. Fancy dribbling, gives it up. The pump fake by Chandler. Back to Hilton, into Chandler. Chandler's layup off the glass, good. Trey, long three from outside. That was about 28 feet outside. Trey Moore. That'll be the 12th three of the game by the Highlanders. We've got a foul call along the baseline. Gray Todd picks up the foul. 2 now on Gray. Brandon Chandler will go to the line. 2 free throws. Checking in for the Highlanders, Brady Strunk and Caleb Woodward. First appearance by Woodward. Brady played in the first half. Chandler's second free throw is was no good. It's 71-40 Highlanders. Cutter through the paint. Pruitt spun it up off the glass. It was no good. Woodward fights for the ball, saves it at the foul line. Highlanders will reset their offense. It goes to Pruitt, back outside. Moore, 25-footer. Good by Trey Moore. Sam, he's made 4 shots in the second half. All have been three-point shots. And looks like we've got a technical foul call. We've got a foul call. 35 would have been Gibbs, Seymour Eagles, Tanner Sullivan. Then we've got a technical foul call. That would have been against one of the Highlanders. As Brandon Chandler will go to the free throw line for Seymour. Just missed 2 free throws. I do not. Chandler made the first free throw. Now waiting for his second free throw. This one up and good. The technical foul, those are technical foul shots. The technical foul was called on Caleb Woodward. Straighten it all out for you. It's Highlanders 74 to 42. The Highlanders with a steal. Trey all alone down court. Shot the three, wouldn't go. Ball bounced back out and deflected to him. So he ends up with the missed shot and the offensive rebound. Luke West to Brady Strunk. Drives in strong. Off the glass, it's good, and Brady draws the foul. He'll be at the line for +1. The foul was on Ogle, Caleb Ogle. First free throw, no good. I thought he was shooting 2. Did I miss one of those? Oh, he made the basket. That's what I missed there, yeah. The jumper outside the other way, Seymour, good. That's a three-pointer by Cam Salages. Both teams continuing to rein in the threes. And, of course, I'll have that for you coming up at the end of the game in our Highlander postgame. Bounce past the baseline, stolen. Seymour the other way, 2-on-2 break. Driving in, off the glass, good by Salages. 76-47, the Highlanders with the advantage. It's a big advantage, folks. Look, it was larger than that a while ago. Trey with the basketball, the lob to Strunk. Posting low, goes up, and the shot is no good. So Brady will go back to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. That was on Chandler, his first. First free throw by Brady is good. 77-47 Highlanders. Sub in for Seymour, that's Barnwell. Brady with his second opportunity. This one also good. 78-49 Highlanders. I'm sorry, 47 Highlanders. 78-47 Highlanders with the advantage. Chandler gives up the ball trying to drive in and lost it. Got it back with a left-hand shot off the baseline was Hilton. Then he deflects the ball on the Highlanders' inbound pass. Highlanders will get it in. Trey Moore throws it 94 feet and it hits the end wall. After 3 quarters of play from Highlander Gym, it's our Highlanders leading the Seymour Eagles 78-49. 78-49 our score. We'll step aside, take this break, and be back with the 4th quarter after this message.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
In the first half, I talked about the Highlanders putting up 28 points in the first quarter, talking about what a high-scoring quarter that was for the Highlanders. Well, guess what? They just topped that, 29 points for the Highlanders in the 3rd quarter. They lead Seymour 78-49. The Highlanders also, well, they made 5 3-pointers in the 3rd quarter, and now have made 13 of those for the game. Brady Strunk, Caleb Woodward, Trey Moore, Luke West, Dalton Pruitt on the floor. Cam Salages with the basketball for Seymour. His drive to the basket is no good. Shot blocked from behind as Moore got a hand on it. Strunk controlled the rebound. The Highlanders the other way. Taking our time, running our motion offense against the man. The lob is supposed to go from Brady Strunk. He thought Trey was going to break through the paint. Did not. At the other end, Brady Strunk, a big block, but he also picks up the foul against Cam Salages. And over in front of the Highlander student section. So obviously they did not like it. First personal foul on Brady, 15 foul against the Highlanders in the second half. 3 team fouls for Seymour. Cam Salages at the foul line. The first shot is a miss. Second free throw, Salages, that one is good. 50th point for the Eagles. 78-50 Highlanders. Over to Luke West from the right wing. He'll drive. Pump fake inside the foul line. Woodward has the rebound. Got a second rebound. Fights for a third rebound. Got it. His putback again was no good. Trey Moore comes in and he controls this rebound. To Pruitt to West. He'll launch out of the left corner. The shot no good. Ball off the hands of Pennington for Seymour. It'll be Highlander ball. Baseline right side. 6 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the game. Trey will inbound. The tip goes to Strunk. Right back to Trey. Posts up his defender. Shoots over him. It's good by Trey Moore. 5 made baskets in the second half by Trey. That's the only one that wasn't a 3-point shot. 30-point advantage once again, Highlanders. Inside, that's Pennington. Might have walked with the ball. Fighting for it again. Pennington comes back and knocks it out of bounds. Checking in, Toby Gary replaces Caleb Woodward. Trey takes his time walking the ball to the front court. Gives up the ball to Pruitt down in the left corner. Back to Trey from the left wing. His three comes up front iron, no good. Driving into the paint, dumping a pass inside with position. That was Barnwell to score his first points for Seymour. Moore picks up the dribble outside, needs help. That's West on the left wing. Starts to drive, steps back behind the line, is three up. Battles out, no good. Strunk fighting for the rebound. Deflected and knocked away by Barnwell for the Eagles. Strunk to try to get the ball in, tosses out midcourt to Dalton Pruitt. Pruitt over to West. Has a high screen. Couldn't use it. Highlanders work it to Strunk, posting right side. Tries to drive on Pennington, does. The fadeaway 16-foot good jumper is good by Brady Strunk, showing us the offensive move there. Brady with 6 points all in the second half. The jumper by Pennington inside, and I think foul from behind might be Dalton Pruitt, yes. Second foul on Dalton. Pennington with the basket and one. And the free throw is good by Pennington. Sort of the edge off the crowd right now as the Highlanders built this 30-point lead here in the second half. And, yep, the crowd are just, they're enjoying watching basketball, but they're not as vocal as they had been. West needs help, gives up the ball to Pruitt. Over to West, left side. Drives around his defender, strong to the basket, left hand off the glass, won't go. Garrett the rebound. Highlanders back outside, setting it up. The pull-up 15-footer off the iron, no good by Strunk. On the floor, it was Pennington, and he rolled over or kicked the ball one, according to the official. Possession staying with the Highlanders. Baseline extended right side. Who will trigger? That'll be Brady Strunk. Brady into Moore. Fadeaway 15-footer right side. Good, Trey Moore. 16 second half points for Trey. 84-55 now, Highlanders. The shot rattled around and fell in for Barnwell. At the other end, they foul as Garrett goes up, trying to get the shot to go underneath the basket. Pennington picks up the foul. Toby Garrett at the line for the Highlanders. He had 3 first half points. Now I'll give him 4 for the game. 85-58 Highlanders. Subman Scott Jeffers checks in for Dalton Pruitt. Garrett's second free throw, in and out, no good. Hilton with a rebound into the front court. Steps back, he'll try a three. Shot is no good. Luke West, coast to coast with it, drives in strong. High off the right glass, good by Luke West. 18 points for Luke. 87-58 Highlanders. Ball lost inside. 2 Highlanders converge on Pennington, and one of the 2 knocked the ball out of bounds. From the right baseline, Salages into Barnwell, into Pennington. Post goes up strong, shoots over Garrett. Shot no good. Trey Moore, the rebound. Smacked in the face by Pennington. Trey shakes it off, and only the 5th foul against Seymour. They still have 1 to give. The Highlanders with 6 fouls. 87-58 Highlanders, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the game. Luke with the basketball beyond the key. Drives around 2 defenders. Strong all the way in. Shot no good. Rebound. Going the other way with the Salages. It's a 3-on-2 break. Ball comes back outside. Right wing shot is no good. Fighting for the rebound. Brady Strunk has it. To Trey, ahead to Luke. He'll drive up the right side this time. Couldn't get the shot to go. His follow on the offensive putback is good by Luke West. 20 points for Luke in the game. The other way, fancy move, and rolls it off the glass. That was good by Salages. 89-60 Highlanders. 3 minutes now left as Trey Moore, that another 28-foot three-pointer out there. Shot is no good. Long pass ahead, and the little finger roll by Connor Hilton. I just think the Highlanders are getting wore out. Garrett's pass deflected, stolen. The other way, this is Barnwell. Against two defenders, drives in, lays it up off the glass, good. 89-64. A little bit of a comeback by Seymour. Scott Jeffers with the ball. Over to Moore, deeper in the right corner, drives in. Little 16-footer is no good. Shot comes up short and on the floor with it. Kept alive by Chapman. Seymour clears it, and a timeout taken by Seymour. Looks like Coach Carr wants to sub in some players now. Let's take a quick timeout. Highlanders 89, Seymour 64.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back into Highlander basketball on the IH Sports Network. Rick Keaton on hand, play-by-play. Sam on our board. Cam behind the camera. The jumper no good outside. Sky Babb the rebound. Let's try to set the Highlanders on the floor for you. Sky Babb with the basketball. Kicks the pass over on the right wing to Rocker Lowry. Gave it up to Scott Jeffers down in the corner. Lowry gets the ball back to Jeffers once again. Drives in the paint. Tosses it back outside Babb. Over in the right corner, driving in, that's Jaden Mays. Mays, the jump shot won't go. Garrett fights for it, has the rebound finally, and they're going to call a jump ball. I think Coach might have one more player dressed on the bench that he's not got in tonight. Jeffers to inbound the basketball, looks back door cutter. Nobody there, the bounce pass comes in. It's Lowry with the ball back out outside the Babb to set up the offense. 1:35 to go. Back to Lowry. The Babb in the corner, deflected, knocked out of bounds. Last touch. Seymour. It'll be Highlander ball at the end of the Highlander bench. A few people getting up and leaving the gym now. And most of the folks have stayed here for the entire game. A little give and go. Off the screen, that was Garrett. Couldn't get this layup attempt to go. Seymour the other way with the ball. Wolf with it to Harris. Harris drives himself down in deep into the paint. Garrett the rebound for the Highlanders. Knocked away. The Highlanders pick it up. Jeffers with the ball. 65 seconds to go in the game. Jeffers has the ball kicked out of bounds. The ball into Mays. Mays drives around his defender from the foul line. Kicks it back outside Jeffers. He wants to drive, cut off. Babb outside. Gave it up to Jeffers on the right wing. Scott to Garrett. Out to Lowry. His shot no good. Jeffers with the offensive rebound. Hunters still maintain possession of the ball. Clock continues to run, and we'll get down to 35 seconds. Actually 36 seconds when there's a foul call on Harris for Seymour. 16 foul on Seymour. 36 seconds to go in the game. And let's not try to get into some late free throws, guys, with only 36 seconds to go in the game. Oops, I was wrong. Apparently it is 1-1, or else he was fouling the active shooting. The shot up off the glass good by Sky Babb. It's academic now as he'll get his bonus free throw. Highlanders 90, Seymour 64. Second toss is no good. Score remains the same. Seymour crosses midcourt with 30 seconds to go in the game. Highlander defense will stay man to man now. From the corner, might have been a walk, no call by the officials. The Highlanders have trouble picking up the ball. Now they do as Mays tries to throw it ahead of Babb, and it goes out of bounds. Stops the clock with 12 seconds to go in the game. Seymour, will they be content to try to run out the clock? Nope. Shot is blocked by Sky Babb out of bounds. Stops the clock with 1.4 seconds to go. The Highlanders are going to pick up their 7th consecutive win to start the 2021-22 season. Seymour will fall to 0-6. Entry pass comes in. Long three outside is no good. And the Highlanders do pick up the win 90-64 over the visiting Seymour Eagles. 90-64 once again is their score. When we come back after these extended messages, we'll do a couple different things. We'll look at the Highlander schedule and our broadcast schedule for the next couple of weeks. We'll also have the end of the game scoring in this game. And we'll also have a visit from Coach Jeffers. All that and more coming your way after these messages from tonight's sponsors of high school basketball on the IH Sports Network.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Highlander Gym. The boys' game just completed as our Highlanders defeat the visiting Seymour Eagles. Final score 90-64. Earlier this evening, the Lady Highlanders fall to Seymour 48-27. In that game this evening, the Highlanders were led by Brittany Morris 6 points, followed by Annaline Woodward with 5 and Elena Duncan with 5. The Lady Highlander overall record is now 2 wins, 6 losses. We'll begin to look at the schedule in just a moment. With the boys' victory tonight, the Highlanders are now 7 wins, no losses to start the season. Seymour falls to 0-6. For our Highlanders, the schedule looks like this. On Friday night, we'll travel to Halls. Then next week on Tuesday and Friday, December the 7th, December the 10th, we'll play host to South Doyle at Highlander Gym, and then our second district game of the season, Anderson County. That's looking ahead this week and next week. All 3 of those games will be broadcast on the IH Sports Network. Halls will be our first district game of the season. That's coming up this Friday, and then the following Friday, Anderson County. And then guess what? The Friday after that, December 17th, Clinton, our third district game on a Friday night in the month of December. So, matter of fact, all of those games will also broadcast on the IH Sports Network. Our congratulations on the Highlanders with the win tonight. Now let's look at the final game scoring summary. For the Seymour Eagles, Brett Barnwell finishes with 7 points. Cam Solagis finishes with 19 points. He had 4 made 3-point shots, 1 or 2 at the foul line. Bryce Chapman on a 3-point shot finishes with 3 points. Connor Hilton with 7 points, 1 or 2 at the line. Brandon Chandler with 14 points, 2 for 4 at the line. He also had 2 made 3-point shots. Caleb Ogle on a 3-pointer in the first half finishes with 3 points. Stan Pennington, a 3-pointer in the second half, finishes with 10 points, 1 of 1 at the line, 64 points for Seymour, 5 of 9 at the foul line for the Seymour Eagles for the game. They had the 10 made 3-point shots. You combine that with the Highlanders, who had 13 made 3-point shots, so we saw a lot of threes rain down tonight at Highlander Gym. Looking at the Highlander end of the game scoring summary. Braden Brummett finishes with 2 points. Dalton Pruitt with 2 points. Luke West with 20 points. 4 made 3-point shots, all of those in the first half. Trey Moore had 22 first half points, 16 second half points, finishing with 38 points. He was 3 for 4 at the foul line. 7 made 3-point shots for Trey. Gray Todd, strong game for Gray tonight. He made 3-point shot, 13 total points. Scott Jeffers played, did not score. Brady Strunk finishes with 6 points. He was 2 for 3 at the foul line. Jaden Mays played late in the game, did not score. Sky Babb with 3 points, 1 of 2 at the foul line. Toby Garrett with 4 points. A made 3-point shot and 1 of 2 at the foul line. 90 total points for the Highlanders. 13 made 3-point shots for the game. The Highlanders were 7 of 11 at the foul line. And coming up right on cue is Highlander head coach Jordan Jeffers. Thanks a lot, Coach Jeffers. I'm going to start off our interview segment right now by saying, and I never thought I'd say this, your team looked a little tired there at the end. I mean, we just ran ourselves plumb tired tonight.
I think we got a little, a little lackadaisical, a little,
Well, they can
kind
look
of throwing
at
it up there and just kind of, and we're trying to get, I've said it for, Seymour's not a bad team. I mean, they're young and they're going to be better. It's a region game. It matters. We're up big at halftime. And, for 3 years now, games like this, when we've played in a few of these where, we're just a little bit better and we're up big or whatever it is. And, Trey gets punished because he has to sit, most of the second half. And, I told this senior class I'm not going to punish them for being good.
Thank you, Coach.
So we're going to, I was going to let them guys play, and but they knew. I think they knew there at about the 4-minute mark in the fourth they were coming out, and it became kind of a, I don't know. I think they thought if they scored, I would call a timeout, I guess. But it became a little bit of a lackadaisical crap show there at the last 3-4 minutes.
Well, that's also your job, Coach, is to manage the game and and look at that.
And we're trying to get guys minutes too.
Yeah,
I mean,
get other kids minutes there. I mean, that's
we
that's
are.
important.
We're trying to get lineups on the floor, different lineups. I mean, we finished the game. We've played 7 games now, and we finished. We've had a lot of different lineups on the floor. Lineups that somewhat make sense, and some lineups that we would have never even put together in practice. It's just the flow of a game goes, and we're trying to do that, and while at the same time we're trying to take care of our seniors, make sure they get to play, and make sure that that they get to stay in the game. I told them in our first time out, we was up 15 the first quarter, and I said, "God, I feel like sometimes they let the other team score just to keep it close." And I told them, not to worry about that. We're just going to let them play, and and then Seymour made a bunch of shots. I mean, they got some young guys that can really play. I really like their team.
They made 10 3-point shots tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they just. They don't. They're just young. I mean, they only play one senior. Pennington boys, the only senior they play. I mean, that's not a bad team, and you're taking their lumps these last couple of years. I mean, they'll be all right moving forward.
First thing I talked to Coach Wright about when he came up here, and he was terribly excited about the fact. I said, "Coach, we've got a real nice crowd here," and he said, "Yeah, and they came out to watch the girls play, and we had a nice crowd, and they all stayed around to the final couple of minutes tonight, Coach."
Yeah, it was. It's a great crowd. I mean, that's that's a product of putting a good product on the floor, and also Oneida didn't have a game tonight, so I've seen a lot of Oneida in the stands, which is fine. We'll take their $6 just like everybody else's, and it is. I mean, our student section's been really last year COVID, but even last year in COVID, I mean, we still had some fantastic crowds. I mean, but student section's back in full force, which is it just makes the games feel different. I mean, it's just a different feel. It's just a different feel in the gym when that thing's full and it starts getting hot, and it might kind of just brings your team in the focus. It kind of gives them tunnel vision that it's what you're fixing to do is important, and that it matters. It matters. It doesn't just matter to us in that locker room. It matters to a lot of people that pay to come watch you play. And when you put that S on your chest, you're not just representing the 16 guys that are on our roster this year. You're representing the 50 years before you and the 50 years after you, and that having good crowds and having alumni, and just guys coming back. I mean, it just makes it matter, and that's it's not always been like that.
Exactly.
And having good basketball, and girls are playing better. And, it's having good basketball, I think, obviously makes it easier to get good crowds.
Of course, congratulations on the win tonight. But guess what? On Friday night, your first district game in this new realignment, and we travel over to Halls on Friday night. And once again, I want to point out, girls' game time starts at 6 o'clock Friday night.
Yeah, most of our away games are 6 o'clock in Knoxville. So, I mean, we're one of the few that are still a 6:30, 8 o'clock start. And the only reason that is make it easier on referees to get here. But yeah, most of our Knoxville starts, our district starts, are 6 and 7:30.
So I'm sure you've looked at Halls just a little bit coming up.
Yeah.
And any insight you might want to share?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch a lot of film.
Derek does that.
Derek does a lot. I mean, I watch film before games. But like Derek he's games ahead of me. I mean, he's looking at Halls right now. He's looking at AC and he's looking at Clinton. I don't do that just from I don't mentally don't want to look ahead. But yeah, now they got some guards that can really play. They got some young guards that shoot it well. They'll space us, real similar to what we just saw. Except they'll space you and they'll cut, a lot of movement, and Hall's a hard place to go play. I mean, it is. It's real similar to us.
Right.
Like they're Knoxville's version of a county school.
Right.
And, they'll have a great student section, a great crowd, and, they're red and gray and white just like us. So look forward to it. I mean, this is I told our boys tonight, I mean, it's kind of like, tonight's a region game. We could very easily see this same Seymour team again, hopefully on our floor, but we could very easily see them again in the region tournament. And, but it gets real. It gets real after tonight. We go to start. This is as tough a 3-week stretch going into Christmas as probably our program's had since I've been the coach, and not just from a opponent standpoint, but just what the games are. I mean, they're tough games or district games, and then our out-of-district games, they're tough. So, I mean, we still got to go to Powell. We got Campbell County coming in, and then we're playing all of our district teams, on the Fridays moving forward before Christmas. So, really, really big stretch right here, a big 3-week stretch for you Highlanders.
It certainly is. Coach, this time I will say congratulations on
appreciate
the victory tonight. We'll see you at
Halls
on Friday night. We certainly will.
Hey, how about that crowd, though, man?
Yeah. We hope to get a good crowd to follow.
We need a good crowd at Halls because they'll have a great student section, and they'll be rocking and roll, and we need to bring our own little red wave in there.
Indeed.
Go Scott.
Thanks a lot, Coach Jefferson, and earlier thanks to Coach Wright. Finals in the 2 games tonight. The girls' game earlier this evening, the Highlanders fall to Seymour. The final there is 48-27. In the boys' game completed moments ago, the Highlanders' big win, leading by 20 at halftime, 49-29, and then just rolled down the latter stages of the game, 90-64, the final score in the boys' matchup. And the boys have now improved their start on the season, 7 wins against no losses. For Cam behind the camera, for Sam over here on the board, and it's not Ben, but Ben was around here someplace, set it all up for us tonight. We thank everybody. Myself, Rick Keaton, bringing you play-by-play. Be with us on Friday night. Girls game time, 6 o'clock. That will also be a video, audio broadcast streaming on Friday night on the IH Sports Network. We say good night, Scott County, and follow the Highlanders to Halls on Friday evening.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
Do you want?